I'm Peter Murray here at the MarkBass and DV Mark booth at the NAMM Show 2020, and I'm going to show you one of our great new products we're launching this year. This is the Mark Vintage Pre pedal. It's a preamp pedal that is based on the preamp in the Little Mark Vintage bass amplifier. It's a tube preamp, so there's a 12AX7 tube in it. You have oversized gain and master volume knob controls. There's a 4-band EQ. There are a couple of EQ filters. An old filter that cuts highs for a more old school sound, and this middle scoop setting cuts lows. Boosts lows and highs and cuts mids. That's a scoop EQ, which is really good for slap and pick playing. Then you have a drive. There's actually two different kinds of drive in this pedal, tube and solid state. For the tube drive, the amount of gain is going to control how much signal is going through the tube, so that's going to control the amount of tube distortion. But there's a blend knob here. Here's your master control for the amount of drive. And the blend control controls the balance between the solid state drive and the tube drive. There's also a boost, which is set at +6 decibels. So it's a fixed amount of boost, but it's really handy for solos and things like that if you want something to jump out. I'll show you the back panel here. There's a lot of outputs that give you a lot of options. There's an XLR output, which is actually a real DI with a transformer, very good quality DI. And there's a ground lift in case you're getting any hum in your signal. Here's the power jack. It's 12 volts, runs on 12 volts power. This is an output that you can send to a tuner or anywhere else you like. And then you've got these two digital outputs. There's an RCA output and there's a Toslink output. Not only that, there's a switch that allows you to set from 96 kilohertz, 44.1 kilohertz, or 48 kilohertz to set the sample rate of the digital output. So this is a very unusual and special kind of output for a pedal like this that you won't find on any other bass preamp pedals. Last but not least, on this pedal, there's an auxiliary input, 1/8 of an inch, that you can put in your phone or your MP3 player, and there's a headphone output. So this works as a great practice amp. You can travel with it anywhere with the headphones and any music source and your bass and a cable, and it just stands on its own. Of course, it's great in the studio, and you can also run it in line with all your other effects. So it's very, very versatile. Nice piece of gear, great quality sound. The MarkBass Mark Vintage Pre pedal, new at NAMM.